There was a rumor that Microsoft was going to buy Valve for $16 billion. And it wouldn't surprise me because Steam is actually, I think, the biggest competitor to Xbox right now. And, if you're going to try to force people to use your platform, you buy the competition, right? But they just bought Blizzard. And, I just think it's... I would hate to see it. There's always GOG, but that's CD Projekt Red? Is it they own GOG? I think they own GOG. I don't know. Fuel the Gamer website. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. So this is coming from 80 dot level. I think it's 80 level. No, Microsoft is not buying Valve for $16 billion. Come on, you can't believe everything blue check marks on Twitter tell you. I would not be surprised if they tried, because if everybody's going to PC for gaming and they don't use Xbox, that's going to make Microsoft very, very angry. So yeah, it said over the past 24 hours, the weirdest rumor imaginable spread across the internet like wildfire, alleging that Microsoft is preparing to purchase gaming giant Valve for a relatively modest sum of $16 billion in cash. Kicked off by Twitter user YourCS, the rumor was quickly picked up and amplified by a slew of YouTubers and media outlets. We did not report on it right away because I'm like, I don't know. They're kind of hurting right now. They just shut a bunch of studios down. I don't know. They rode the wave of panic over the possibility of Valve getting bought and begged Gabe Newell to not sell the company, bringing up Microsoft's latest Tango Gameworks and Arcane Austin kerfuffle. Yeah, they shut down the studio that was making, that made Hi-Fi Rush, which is a bummer because that game was good. Yeah, I'm actually a real human. People haven't seen me before. I look pretty much like the Avatar. Imagine that. Yeah, so this is the original tweet. No stock, all cash. There's discussions about them buying them out in 2020. No credible evidence or publications have come out this year about Microsoft wanting to buy Valve. It would not surprise me if they did. I'm gonna be honest, but that's gonna be terrible for indie games. There'd be very little competition. Despite the $16 billion figure being objectively too low considering Valve's annual profits and with no evidence whatsoever provided by the Twitter user, many still took the gossip seriously, dreading the prospect of Microsoft one day owning Valve, as do I. I think it's terrible. And more importantly, Steam. Some even speculated that the purported consideration to sell the company stemmed from numerous deadlock leaks that emerged over the past week. At the same time, a huge number of people ridiculed the news, stating that the alleged deal was simply impossible given the circumstances. Yeah, it'd definitely be a monopoly at that point. Set the record straight, Tom Warren, an industry insider and senior editor at The Verge, has taken to Twitter to dispel the rumors and confirm that there is no such deal in the works, nor does Microsoft have any plans to acquire Valve in the near future. Giving blue ticks to everyone was a bad idea. That really makes these people angry. A lot of these people are like, I'm unwillingly blue checked because they want to hide the blue check because they don't want to be accused of giving Elon money. Tom remarked in his Twitter post, poking fun at the user who does indeed have a blue check mark. To add insult to injury, the original post received a community note reaffirming that there's no evidence supporting the supposed deal's existence. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not talking about it. Doesn't mean they wouldn't want it. I could totally see Microsoft wanting to buy Steam because, again, they're trying to install Xbox on everybody's computer, and it is on pretty much everybody's Windows computer right now. And yeah, I mean, you can't have competition. It's Microsoft, right? You can't have competition. So they said at one point they were going to buy Nintendo. Nintendo laughed them out of the room, if I remember correctly. In August of 2020, Phil Spencer mulled prospects of buying Nintendo or Valve, said Microsoft's board are fully supportive if either opportunity arises. And Nintendo laughed them out of the room. So I don't think this is going to happen. I think it'd be a disaster for gamers if it did happen, because Steam allows independent games to be found, right? To be played outside of consoles. And that's a problem for Microsoft. When you're selling consoles, that's a problem.